Turns out I uploaded this video to the wrong channel. Good to know. Okay, alright, we'll do that. Fucking sick as a dog. Feeling better now, throat isn't sore, so I guess I'm not that sick anymore. But woke up sore throat yesterday. Couldn't really talk well. Hurt a lot. Meant to record 3 hours for C++. Well, meant to do C++ for 3 hours. Fucked up because I was super tired for some reason. Not sleep deprived. Turns out sick. Today I actually woke up sick and later in the day started having the standard aches and shit. I thought I just had a sore throat, but it's never so easy. Well, I'd rather be achy and sick than fucking sore throat. It's the most annoying symptom in the universe. Okay. Besides maybe fatigue, but okay. I need to lock in. I need to get better at locking in. I need to do this more, stay better committed. I need to do other stuff less. Right now, things I do outside of work, coding, and making the game, or learning to code, are reading a book and scrolling some YouTube shorts and maybe occasionally a real YouTube video and Critical Role Season 2 rewatching because I didn't finish it the first round because I got caught up and then paused and then it kept going and I said fuck it, I don't remember this shit. So now I'm starting from scratch again now that it's over. So I already read the book in the morning. So after I get home from work, I'm either watching Critical Role or some other YouTube shit. And that's all. I need to get better at just cut out the other YouTube shit, just do some Critical Role for like 2 hours max, and then just go here. I need to just slowly increase the ratio of coding, really just C++, and still doing some game dev so I can build up experience in it. But really just programming because it's foundational to what I want to be able to do in VR. I need to be able to, I want to be the guy, like at my job now, it took me a couple months to start to be the guy who knows the answers to the shit. And now people who aren't really related to me or don't work with me or anything at all ever come to me for the answers. I need to be that person for VR and figure shit out. I'm not a smart guy, but if I spend time doing stuff, I can learn it. So I need to spend more time doing this. At work, I just happen to have to work. So I learn that stuff. And there's nothing else to do, so I ask questions about work instead of about other stuff instead of YouTube. So I have to do the same shit here. So I need to go home, eat, watch a little D&D while I'm eating, and then after, just fucking go, turn the computer on, press record. And that's it. And then just go for like 5 or 6 hours. So come home, hour, chillish, plus eat, plus, yeah, Critical Role, and then just switch over, lock in for a while. Because I'm not doing enough. So I think I'm gonna go back to splitting these into I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna lock in. I'm doing the whole thing and then I'll upload it in bulk and I'll upload it the next day. So whenever I record, I upload the previous day's thing so that I have enough time. That way I can go to bed. Because I record up until I go to bed. Note, I don't have an hour to just sit there and wait for it to upload. I need to sleep. So okay, 4 minutes of figuring shit out basically. Sounds good. Uploaded to the wrong channel. Like this is something I shouldn't even watch, honestly. Okay. Time for C++. Some more characters. I need to just fucking lock in and do this. So today's I'm gonna do 3 hours and 40 minutes and then 30 minutes of game dev. Just like 30 minutes of game dev a night and the rest C++, and I need to just start doing C++ earlier so I can do more and more. Excuse me, and just internalize all this. So if we do excuse me. I want to store character. So we'll do a function to get a variable. We'll just call it get value, no parameters. We want it to prompt the user enter a character. So we'll just call it get character. Get character. We want the user to enter a character. And then after, oops. Yeah. Afterwards, oh no, we want it to return a character, but it's just void, no parameters. After, we need to initialize the character, and we'll just call it value. And then we need to grab that value from the user by doing character input. So we'll just extract it to value and then return value. And then we'll have a character called user value, and we'll initialize it as that value. Get character. I'm just gonna do get char, not get character, because it feels like it's not clear enough. Especially in Unreal, where character is a different thing. So char, we'll just do that. Char, char, whatever. And then we'll print it. So we'll standard character output it. User value. Okay. So we'll do 4 and it's 4. And if I do k, it's k. But if I do, let's do 2 of these. So we'll do this, and then we'll get 2. So we'll get another one called user value 2. Get character. Cool. And then we'll do this, and then we're not using it, so it's doing a treat warning as, yeah. And user value 2. It was giving me a warning, which turns into an error because I had the settings like that, because I wasn't using that variable that we initialized. We weren't using it. So we'll do k and s. So it'll do k and s. But what if I want the space? Instead, what we can do is, instead of if I want to get exactly what I'm putting in, meaning including white spaces, what if I did enter? So if I do 5 enter, 3 enter, that would happen. But if I wanted to get the end line or the space or the, what about a tab? Does tab work? So if I do 5 tab enter, it only, or 4, it only got 4 and 2 because it didn't take tab, nor did it take the space that I did either. So we can change this to be, instead of regular extraction, we can change this to this function called character input.get, and then we'll extract that to be value, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll do d space enter, and it's d and the space. And if I do d tab enter, it's d and the tab. Cool. Okay. If I wanted to do a header file with a header guard in that function in another file, how would I do it? We need input output. Maybe. Not even sure yet. So we'll first do, I want a variable, and we'll just call it user input. And what is it? It's a character. User input. And we'll initialize it as, we'll just do get character, because that's the variable. I'll return 0 first for main, and then we'll do another one the same way. So we'll do another user input 2. So we'll do user input 1, user input 2, and again, we get the variable as a return value of this get character function, which has no parameters, so we don't pass it any arguments. So afterwards, we need to, okay, we do need to print, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to do print values, and then we're going to pass it user input 1, user input, how do I need to get better at using the autocomplete, user input 1. User input 2. Okay. Try it again. User input 1. User in. No. User input 1. User in. No, it needs to be faster. User in. There it is. It's just that I can't spam this thing. So, well, I can. I should be able to, because I have a 60% keyboard. So I use these guys over here. I don't have any arrow keys. So what happens is if I just tap Shift, Control, or whatever this page button is, or Shift, then it acts as an arrow key. So like I tap it to go left, but if I hold it, nothing. If I hold this as Control, but if I tap it, it's right. So we do user input like that. So we do user input 1, user input, there it is. All right. How are we going to get these? We need to include wherever they are. So I want to include it first and it doesn't exist, and then I go and make it. Maybe. If I go and make it, then I maybe forget to include it. So we'll include it first. So what do I need? I need the headers for both of these. I need 4 declarations, because if I build now, we're not going to know what get character is, nor will we get print values. So these are both undefined. Not found. So there are 2 errors here. They're both compiler errors. But one of them is it's undefined. The second one is, I guess it's looking throughout the program and it can't find it. So it's like it's not defined here, and I don't know where you're wanting to run this from. Like it's undefined as in literally it's not, the function is not defined. It doesn't matter if it's declared or not, but it's not defined. I think we'd have a linking error if we had declared but not defined. What would happen if I did that? What if I just did like a little char, get char? We just did that. Would that just be a linking error? No. It would be, oh, it's actually fine. It just doesn't, really? What if I did this? Excuse me. What happened here? Oh, whoops. We'll do character 1, character 2. The first character in a variable. First part of a variable's name can't be a number, so we'll just do var1, var2. Oh, we'll just do character, whatever. No, we need to do best practices. var1, var2. Oops, 2. Yeah, see, so it gives linking errors because it has. I'm surprised it doesn't do that earlier. So what if I didn't have this? It wasn't giving me a linking error. It was having a linking error for print values, but not for get char. Really? So I guess it doesn't. Oh, because it doesn't. Linking happens after compiling, so you don't get linking errors and compiling errors. You only get linking errors. That makes sense. Okay. So I have to solve all the compiling errors first, and then I'll get linking errors. So right now I could resolve it by doing a for declaration for print values, but then. See, I'm actually learning shit. Why is this blue? Oh. I'm used to blowing my nose all day with white tissue paper, and I come home and the fucking thing is blue from a damn hotel. Like, what the I've never blown up my nose into a blue tissue paper before. Okay. Okay. So I could resolve this by doing a for declaration to print values, but then we compile, but we don't link. And we're saying that linking is technically part of compiling, the whole compiling, but it's really compiling, linking, or like translating, I think. Translating being taking the whole thing that has been compiled and linked and turning it into machine code, binary. Where's that fucking, okay. This is a water droplet. I really don't know how my glasses get fucked up. Like I'll be drinking water and then there'll just be a droplet of water on my glasses. I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. Okie dokie. See, this is fun. I need to be locked in like this. I'm glad I turned the tension on this thing up too, so I'm actually kind of sitting upright without really wanting to. But I'm also not locked in like that. Like this just isn't comfortable. This, I feel supported, because this is keeping me up. Because if I had loosened it, I'd probably be back here. But if I'm here, then it's like my back pushes into this, which puts my lower back into like a pelvic forward tilt, weird kind of feeling. Excuse me. So it turns out the tension is what I wanted to do. Lock the tension high so that I sit upright to do this and put the keyboard close instead of being locked in and having to reach far and do this and then like getting tired. I could just lean back, put the keyboard close, we're good. Oh, and I don't even need my armrests. I feel better without them. Noted. Okay, so I could do a forward declaration to finish the compiling errors or fix them, but then, or to resolve them, but then we'd have linking errors. I need to shave again. Fucking water hits here and then gets stuck. It's annoying. Okay, we don't actually want a there it is. We don't want. I like doing Control Shift and then arrow keys, but it doesn't work with these hotkeys. So I have to do Control Shift and then End, which is its own hotkey, function, close bracket, and then Home for the other one. It's weird to go to the left. It's not gonna be hard to hit 4 hours of coding like this. Just fucking blow my nose for 4 hours. God damn. It'll keep me awake too. Man, I was tired for a second. I guess I just have to get up. I think I woke up actually a little before I even got up, but I did push-ups and started crashing, but I'm good now, I think. Okay. So, oh, it might be the cold water, because I iced my water too. I need to do that more. I'm gonna get hungry at some point, so I'll probably have to stop recording and then go eat. So I don't want to just have this long ass video of nothing on it to be like, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Okay, so we need to include the the files that have the header files that have the 4 declarations for these guys. So we'll just call it. We'll just do one header file. No, we'll do 2. We'll do printing and then getting. So we'll just call it print stuff. Print things. Wait, what are the odds of print stuff .h existing? Yo? Can I? Oh. Okay. I'll hope that that's not existing. Oh, let's fucking just create it real quick. Print stuff.h. It fucking exists. Where? I wish I could see. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is that? Solutions and available views? Does that show me? Oh, there we go. There it is. Yo. Yeah, I don't want you. Get away, dude. Delete him. Why can't I delete him? I can't delete this guy. Why not? External dependencies. Scope to this? What does that mean? Include in project? I don't want to do that. Oh no. I don't know where I am. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Previous selected items, switch between solutions and available views. What about this one? Oh, alright, well here's stuff. So if can't I just delete them? Delete. Include print stuff. Nice. Nice. Alright, now let me make print stuff. Bro. So what, if I create this, I'm trying to get better at the hotkey so I can just tab it. Ugh. Alright, so I have to actually click it. Alright, nice. Pragma once is probably fine. I'm just gonna do my own declarations because it's fine. Fuck it. Alright, these are undefined because we don't have 4 declarations. We also need get stuff. .h. We'll do... I'll just make them piecemeal. So we need print stuff. That means we need a print stuff CPP file. Oh, you motherfucker, dude. Why? Where? Where do you exist? Print stuff. Daily source repos. Okay. Where? Can I? Home. I do not want you here. It's like it's saving it in some hidden ass place. External dependencies? Can I just... There's nothing in here. If I... No? Damn. So we have print stuff. Alright, what did it say? Print stuff. User. Source. Repos. Oh shit. Warnings as errors. Don't need the rest. Uh-oh. Like, why, bro? Get values in like, dude, who the fuck are you? All this extra shit. Oh. Print stuff. Cool. Alright, well I figured it out. So he's gonna need to include print stuff.h to make sure that his return value... Oh, this is print stuff. So he doesn't do shit. Nor does he take shit though. What is it? What do we call this? Print values. And it's a character value 1, value 2, whatever. And what does he do? He needs access to IOStream so that he can output shit. Oh wait. Yeah. And then this will just be void print. Well, I guess that'll work once I have this guy defined. He doesn't return shit. He just outputs value 1, value 1, oh, 1, value 2, value 2, yeah, value 2. Oh, we want to inline. That's it. Yeah, that's it. He's cool. What? That'd be include. Oh, maybe it doesn't have stuff yet? I don't know. Include IOStream? Yeah, these are both fine. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. This doesn't need to include anything. We just want a void, print values, car value 1, car value 2. Okay. Did we include? It's because... Oh, whoops. That'll do it. I should have looked up the file. Cool. Characters undefined. Can't open get stuff because it doesn't exist yet. Can't open, doesn't exist. Value 2 is unreferenced. Why? Formal parameter. It's in print stuff? Value 2? Oh, duh. Bump, bump, bump. Cool. Nice. Now the issues only get stuff. Well, there's more, but that doesn't worry about that. Okay, cool. So we have print stuff done. Now we need a guy for... Oh, let's make sure this is good. Let's, So we'll do... Oh, wait. This is not the header file. This is the header file. Oh, and we'll... Do we transitively include this? Maybe. include IOStream, and we only do this if not defined. Print stuff h, define print stuff h. Oh wait, I can just do, yeah. And if pop. Cool. Okay, so now we need to get stuff. Makes sense. What are we seeing here? Can't open get stuff. Motherfucker doesn't exist. 2, get stuff is undefined. Get char is undefined because it's from get stuff. Well, it doesn't matter. It's because it's not defined in this file. Or it's not defined in the program. Because it checks the whole program because you can't define non-inline functions or variables. Variables. Yeah, it just sounds like non-inline variables and functions can't be defined twice with the same identifier in a program. Only only inline functions and variables, and then template the types, because those need to be done like every time, I guess. Okay, so now we need a get stuff. Get stuff.h. We'll do if not defined. What does get stuff need to do? It needs to do input output as well. So we'll do it's gonna include this twice. Technically, because I have 2 header files, they're both gonna get included the first time because they're not already included, which means all their shit is gonna get included too. Which means that we're gonna have IOStream and these 2 header files both going into the same final file. So I would need to go in and have a header guard for excuse me, IOStream. Luckily it has one, so I think I'm okay to proceed as is. If not defined, because we do need IOStream. If not defined, get stuff h, then define get stuff h, and then what are we gonna do? We're gonna include IOStream. I want to have a space like that so that I know exactly where the split is. Cool. Same for, yes, cool, I'm already doing it. Nice. Get stuff, we need to return a character. It's called get, what are we calling it? Get char? Yeah, get char. And then it's void, nothing inside. Cool. This is the header file, so we just need a for declaration. And then we need an actual implementation file. So we'll build this, and it'll say, hey, it's not defined. Oh, true. I need an if as well. Thank you. And if, same here. I want to have that after so we know what the fuck's going on. So I can show that. Boom. Cool. That's the preprocessor block. A preprocessor block. Preprocessor. Alright, cool. Alright, what am I doing running this shit? Well, we can't link it because the motherfucker's not defined yet. So he's declared. So it says, yay, no compilation errors because, woo, user input, cool, we got get char, we're calling him, he's here, this guy's included here, nice. But this guy's not actually defined, so we can't actually do it, so the compiler's happy, but the linker's not happy. Okay, so we need to do get stuff now, get stuff.cpp, and we'll do include get stuff.h. That way, if get value here has a different return type than what get stuff says. So if this is integer and then this is whatever, let's just do it here. That's fine. And then we'll just do return see, we'll do that. We'll return a character literal. And that's fine for now. This is cool. Oh, linking error, why? Because I don't know. It's called get char. That's why. Still having a linking error because external symbol is get char. That's why. So now we're good. It's good, it's just the wrong value. So if it just does it by default. It doesn't ever ask for input because it just calls get, or get, and it gives the same shit. But in this case, if we did integer, now it's going to have a compiler error because we can't overload shit, because it's basically saying there's a different type. This is an int, but then the header says this. So we get a for declaration here, and it says, okay, you're going to get an integer. Excuse me, an integer is going to be truncated here, so that's no good. It's probably going to say, it doesn't even say anything. But int char can't be different. Do I want the fan on? I don't think so. We'll find out. I try going without music because it feels good right now. Oh, this is good. Oh, this chair is so much better not locked. I love it. Love when it just cradles me. That's why Kelly's chair is so damn good at work. It's just because it wasn't locked. It was just sitting here. It was moving with me. That's what I wanted to do. If I'm tired, I'm kind of hunching up a little. And if I'm putting some pressure with my feet and I don't really realize it and I'm here, is what it is, dude. I'm here. I'm there. My body does what it does when I'm not paying attention. That's fine. So that generates a compiler error instead of compiling properly, but then giving me a linking error that I don't know what to do with. So that's why we include the header file in the implementation file. Right here. But in this case, we don't want to return C. We want to prompt the user to enter a variable. Make sure we're not doing it anywhere else. We're not. We're going to say, enter a character, motherfucker. Yeah, fucked ya. Cool. And then we'll do, we need a variable. So we'll do character, column, we'll just call them value. And then we're going to standard character input. So we're getting this function thing from the standard library, and it's called standard character input, CN. And we're going to use it in the extraction operator to put shit somewhere. Where? Into value. That's where. Value's been value initialized using list initialization, direct list initialization. Using the braces. Like that. So now this is cool. This should work. So we do 3 and 2 and this. It takes the first character here, so it's only doing 3 and 1, and it's ignoring the white space. So I could do let's just do same shit. 3, 1. It takes 3 and 1 because it says, okay, character input is buffered, meaning that we put a bunch of shit on it and it keeps stacking it all up. A whole bunch of different shit. A whole bunch of input. And it sees something. First thing we put is 3. It takes 3. Well, first it checks to see if there's any white space. It doesn't. It takes what's there, and if it's white space, it kills it. And if it's good, it extracts it. And if it doesn't have anything, if there's no white space, and it's reached the end, there's no white space, and there's nothing good, then it asks the user for input. So it asked the user for input in the beginning because the buffer was empty. And then I put 3 at the beginning, so it took 3, put it into value, and then I did a whole bajillion spaces. Well, I did 3. And then I did a bajillion spaces and then did 1. And it only asked me one time. I put a 3 and 1. But because I put in 2 extractable values, it extracted 1. And then once the code came to extract for value 2, it already had a good value in there. So it gets 3 and then skips all the white spaces. And then says, oh, okay, here's the next good value. Extract it. Cool. Or rather, it extracted him. And then ran to get value 2. And then checked the rest of the buffer. Says, no, 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 no. Yes, extract. If it was no, 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 empty, then it would prompt the user for input again. So if I do, we do 3, bunch of spaces, enter. Oh, enter again breaks it. Good to know. If we do 3 and a bunch of spaces, then it's all 3. Or if we do a bunch of spaces first, what happens if I do that? Oh, 3, 2. Oh, cool. Okay. So it just doesn't reprint the shit. Ooh, I'm gonna learn some cool stuff in a second with conditionals here. Oh, I can try and implement conditions. So we do If I do a bunch of spaces, it ignores all the white spaces, and then once it sees 3, it extracts 3, and then does the next thing, which is extracts 2, which prompts it again. And then we put in other shit, and it's going to take D, so 3 and D, and then ignore the rest, and keep going. But if I extract it again, it would take S, L, K, S, D, S, whatever. But if I want the white spaces, we can do character input.get, and then pass it value. And then it'll actually take the white space. So it'll do 3, and then there's a space, and then it actually puts the space out there. And now I could do, I think I could maybe do error handling. Oh, and recursion. We'll see. If value is that. Good care. Oh. So I haven't learned error handling yet, but I do have conditionals, and I want to do an error handle. So if I do a space and then enter, I want it to do get character again. So it'll do it as long as I keep putting in spaces. So I'm curious. So if I do a space, it'll do it again. A space, it'll do, oh. So it did keep it. Get character again. Oh, the problem is we've actually extracted though. So we've extracted, and then this triggered, and it outputted, and it extracted more input. So if I do, try to understand it more. So if I do space, this, triggered it a second time. Let's see. We'll do. We'll learn this later. I don't want to fuck around with it right now. So we can now do it with white spaces. And then we could do, what else? We could do, I want to do a conditional. So we'll do query player or query user. Or we'll do if query user less than 1 or is greater than 1. I don't want to do that yet, but we'll see if I'm supposed to do this or not. I've only technically learned a conditional and then one. Excuse me, I think. So if we do a conditional. I've only done this. So. So we'll do query user and we'll do get stuff will be here too. So we'll do query user and it'll be an int query user. And then in get stuff we'll have int query user. And it will ask how many things are you ordering? Oops. not fucking inserting anything. And then it'll say, there'll be int, it'll be just called value, it'll be called int quantity, int user quantity, user order count, I don't know, int order, int orders, ordered items, ordered things, there we go. And it will extract that to ordered things, return ordered things. Okay. And we only do stuff. What? Undeclared identifier. What you talking about? In hello world. Oh. Because on line 11, this is within an if statement. Okay. So we'll do, we'll value initialize these guys first. And then we'll do user input equals, or we'll assign to user input get character, I think. Oops. User input 2 get character. Okay. So they exist here. So we are value initializing these are inputs before getting them, checking how many items the character or the user wants. If wanting more than one, take orders, cause we on the grind. Get orders, print orders. Okay. We want 1, so it doesn't do shit. It says if it does this, that, else. If this, then this, then this. Oops. Else. Fuck off. Okay. So if we only order one thing, they're on the grind, bruh. Don't want none of that. Now, if we do, I want 2 things. What am I gonna get? Oh no. There's an error here. So we need to flush the buffer somehow. So I gave it 2. And then get stuff. We're gonna insert. We're not gonna take white space. Let's see if this works. I think it would do 2. I and A. Yep, that was why. Okay, so basically the problem is this. I put in 2, and then I press enter, which put in the end line. Because, and then it ran code to extract, or in the end line, got put into the buffer. So, once we were getting values, it automatically extracted that end line. Or maybe it was a space. I think it was a space. It extracted white space. It extracted that to the first value. Well, let's do it again. Let's try it out. See what happened. So if we do 3 plus, it automatically extracts. Oh, and it's done. So, oh, that's why. Oh, yes, that's why. So I did 3. What if I did just 3 enter? 3 enter. Yeah, that's why. Okay. So I did 3 space. So this 3 is getting extracted to the order count. The space is getting extracted to the first value that we're getting, the get value. And then the end line that we just did. Oh. Okay, I bugged out. All right. So we do 3 space enter. And so the space got extracted to this guy, value 1, and printed. And then the end line got extracted to here. And that's why there's an extra line here, because it outputted this. Normally it gives 1 line, but there's an extra line because it put that end line character. Cool. I understand everything in this program. Nice. Bop. Bop. Time to learn. I was putting some of the shit I learned to the test. Okay, why the fuck did you go dark mode? I have no clue. Oh, don't do that. Nope. So. Oh, good. There's 8 million things from when I blew my nose. Oh, good. Ugh. I'm getting a towel. It's easier to blow my nose in a towel. Now I have to fucking wipe the glasses. Oh, goody. I need water. I might need around 9-ish too. Excuse me. Oh. Bro. Cool. Cool. Okay. Let's start from the beginning and find some shit. Okay, do not mix up character numbers with integer numbers, because character numbers are 50, 48 higher. So if we initialize a character with 5, it's going to print some crazy shit. Not 5. How? Okay. Thought it was water. Character numbers are intended to be used when we want to represent numbers as text. Oh. Rather than to apply mathematical operations to. Make sense? I did my fan. Okay, that makes sense. I think this is about where I got. Okay. Character numbers are intended to be used when we want to represent numbers as text, rather than numbers to apply mathematical operations to. When using character output to print a character, it outputs the character as an ASCII character. Or it outputs the variable as an ASCII character. So if it's 4, it'll print whatever the fuck the crazy 4 is. So if we do A, it'll do A. If we do 98, it'll also do A, because it's the character. Whereas if it was an integer, it would do that. Not preferred because the reader would not know what that is. We could also output them directly. Output C, okay. Oh, ask these for character, print it out. So we prompt them, value initialize that, and then we can extract to it, and then say this. Cool. Oh yeah, we got to get. That's how far I got. Because extracting input ignores leading white space, this can lead to unexpected errors when trying to extract white space. Assume the user answers A, B, it'll do A, B instead of A blank. In this case, if we do standard character input.get, then we get A blank. Characters are defined by C++ to always be a byte in size. By default, they could be signed or unsigned. That's usually signed. Interesting. Wonder if there's wraparound or something. If we use the characters to hold ASCII characters, you don't need to specify a sign. Oh, okay. We're using a character to hold small integers. Something you shouldn't do unless you're explicitly optimizing for space. Oh, because it's just an 8-bit integer basically, instead of a default or 8-byte or 8-bit. Yeah, 1 byte. You should always specify whether it's signed or unsigned. Signed character can hold between negative 128 and 127 versus 0 and 255. Okay. Characters are usually signed. Because aren't these up to 127? Okay. So if I did -1, I don't even know. What happened? Need input, main, I'll do character called value. We'll just give it -4. And then we'll just output it. What happens? What does it print? Prints that? Excuse me. Okay, print some crazy shit. -4? Yes, definitely not that. It's not the most. There's no wraparound. It just does. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Okay. So if I'm using ASCII characters are only 0 to 127. So it doesn't matter if I'm doing signed or not because all the ASCII characters are positive. So if I'm not doing signed, I'm not missing out on anything. Except whatever the fuck happened there. Did I delete that? Let's do 6 or 5. In that. What if I do 27? 26? Oh, okay. It's like all the Greek symbols or something. I guess it wasn't in, it was like not mu. I don't even know what that is. Oh shit, you have excited or not. Yeah, because if I'm using it to hold small integers, I'm using an int 8. An int 8t, I guess, right? Isn't it? Int 8t. Int 8t. Or we do. Oh yeah. Include. Like that. Yeah, yeah. So it's part of the standard library. Okay, don't know what that is. All right, escape sequences. There are some sequences that have special meaning. These are called escape sequences. Why the fuck is it called an escape sequence? Escape sequence starts with a backslash. Well, I guess it is a backslash because it's going downwards backwards. Wait, right? Is that how that works? So it's either going up or it's going down. Backslash versus forward slash. So it's, where is the lower spot? It's the lower spot in the front. It's forward slash. If it's in the back, it's backslash. Okay. Instead of it being backslash in, new line. Yep. T, horizontal tab. Oh. The other ones are quote, double quote, backslash. Oh. So if I want to actually show a quote or a double quote, or an apostrophe or a double quote, then I do backslash to show it. So backslash n for new line, backslash quote for quote, backslash double quote for double quote, backslash backslash for backslash. Okay. Damn. Makes it alert? Wait, really? A beep? Oh! Scary. Had no clue. That's cool. Moves the character back one space. The next page to the next line. To the beginning of the line. So there's return. Oh. Tab, vertical tab. Single quote, double quote, backslash, question mark. Oh, okay. I can do quote, question mark. Guess I can't do quote backslash. What happens if I do quote backslash? Need output. Uh-oh. Doesn't like it because it needs to know what the fuck's going on. I need to do a double. Oh. Okay. Oh, because these are escape sequences, so I have to escape the restrictions of standard character output, I guess. To print some things. Octal number translates to the character represented by octal. What? Hex number? Huh. What if we do that? What is backslash 4? Backslash. Yeah. Output. Uh-oh. Illegal escape sequence. Not allowed. It was a lie. Oh, but it's a character. Maybe that's why. That was why. Oh. Okay. Stick on. I want to code. I want to just fucking sit here all day, every day. In 2 years, I want to be making 160 grand. I want to be just putting a solid 40 grand away every year so that, fuck, man, when I'm 40, I can just do whatever. I mean, I know what I want to do. I've destroyed I've abandoned my dream of just retiring at 40-ish. So 15 years from now. I mean, I could do that. Or 45 is probably more plausible. I could do that and just live fucking super frugal, but it's gonna be boring. I need a bunch of kids. I can't start having kids at 45. I'm gonna just bang a bunch of people, ladies rather. I'm not. So can't do that. So I'm gonna have to start early enough, which means I'm gonna need to make enough money to support all the kids. So and fucking get good at VR. So I need to make money. I need to get good enough so I can make money doing it, a lot of money, and also so I can make my own dream game, which is the main overarching goal. Okay, so we get spatial symbols. We got a bunch of shit. Here are some examples. This is quoted text. What the fuck? So this is quote, quote, and then end line. There's quote, quote. A single backslash, so it's double backslash. What? Oh, because it's end line. So there's double backslash to get a backslash. And then 6F. But instead we do that X 6F to get a character. Is it 6 times 16? Is that why? 6 times 16 is 96. Oh, nope. Interesting. Okay. Almost done. I don't even know if you can do that. Oh. Okay. XF. Or X6F. Wait, what wouldn't be 6 times 16? What the hell was I talking about? Isn't F13 78, maybe? Nope. Okay. So there's hex shit. Alright. Still carry L. The stage sequences start with a backslash, not a forward slash. If you use a forward slash, it may still compile, but not yield the desired result. Okay. New line versus standard end line. Yeah. It's just a difference in flushing versus not. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me again. What's the difference between putting symbols in single and double quotes? Single quote is a character. Single character. A is A. Plus is character symbol for plus. Or character for the plus symbol. 5 character. N new line or backslash n new line character. Text between double quotes. Hello world. C style string literal. Okay. Multiple characters. As we've been using with standard character output. Okay. Single quoted, not double quote. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, instead of doing a bunch of different shit, especially if I have to change it then. Like maybe I combine them, or maybe I do something else instead of doing like double quote for the sentence, extract insertion operator, single quote for the end line. Multi-character literals for backwards compatibility. Character literals contain multiple characters. Implementation defined, yeah. If value is not strictly defined, avoid it. Okay, no multi-character literals. Multi-literal character support sometimes causes problems. Consider this. So we're doing add 1 and 2. Inline. Oh, that's a forward slash. And that's because this is a multi-character literal. Character. So it does do 3. So it does 1, 2, 1, 4, 2. Yep. Yep. Backslash, not forward slash. Backslash is one character. It's an escape sequence. Versus forward slash is a multi-line character. A multi-character literal, sorry. We double quoted. It would have printed 3 and then slash in. That's not so bad. Yeah, I could have figured it out that way. Another. Initializing x is 5. 5 is. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. That's okay. The value of it is. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh. Multi-character literal, bucko. Because this guy's one character and you're adding another character to it. Yep. So we're outputting 5, but then 8458. Yes, sir. Is mine the same? Curious. Input, output. Eight, 4, 5, 8. Yeah. Author must be me. Holy. What about the other types? Ooh. Nice. What about W character? Who knows? Oh. Oh, so never use them basically. Much like ASCII maps, other character encoding standards exist to map integers of varying sizes to characters. Oh. Oh, okay. So you get more. You get 8, 16, 32 in order to get more different characters. That's Unicode. Oh, so there are different Unicode characters. Same size because they're 16 bits, 32 bits. But they probably print characters instead. Hence, that's why character 8 also prints like that. Okay, we don't need them. I guess it's not why int8t prints as the character. It's just because what is the only integral type like that? It's the only integral 1 byte thing. Maybe. Unicode and localization. Okay, here we go. You won't need them unless you're planning on making it Unicode compatible. Should be avoided in almost all cases, except when interfacing with the Windows API, as its size is implementation defined. Oh, so it's Windows character T. Okay. Unicode and localization to generate out scope. Set the scope. Only use ASCII. When working with characters and strings. Okay. Type conversion. Oh my god, why is this so bright? My eyes are watering. Maybe this is a strat. Come home and eat. While I eat, watch D&D. After. Code. Then eat again. And watch D&D. After code. I can't be productive while I'm eating. Okay. Can't lock in. Food gets cold. Implicit type conversion. Don't need this shit because I'm not going to be posting anything today. That's cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're passing an int to a double, which means it's not truncating. It means it's not, there's no narrowing conversion because we're not losing anything. Will it give me an error for truncating? I don't know. What happens? Excuse me. Excuse me. In most cases, oh, okay, truncating is not the right word. Type conversion. Okay. Yep, that's why. Okay. Okay. So if I do need input and we have a variable, we just pass it. We just say print stuff. And we pass it 3. And then we have what print stuff, and it takes a double value, and then we call it, we say output value. That's it. It does 3. It doesn't have an error. It doesn't have an issue. But if we instead do int, but then we instead do 3.0, now it's gonna have an error because we have narrowing conversion. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Well, not narrowing conversion, but conversion. Yeah. It is a narrowing conversion. It just doesn't say narrowing conversion. I forget that it only says that whenever we're actually initializing a variable. So if we initialize one using braces, we initialize a double or an int, but we pass it 3.0, it'll say, oh, narrowing conversion from double to 3, right? Or from double to int. So if we do, I'll just do, don't even think I need input. We'll just do double value. We just pass it 3. Yeah, see? Oh, oops. We'll just say value. Oh. No issue. Oh, well, let's do, all right, well, output, it's fine. Need output. No narrowing conversion. Okay, so we're doing double. We're passing a 3. Oh, because an int to a double isn't losing value. But a double to an int. Now that's where the fun is. Pop. That makes sense. Okay. When the compiler does this on our behalf without us asking, it's an implicit type conversion. Nowhere do we explicitly say, convert that motherfucker. It's expecting a double, pass it an integer, and it converts. Because there's not a narrowing conversion, so we're good. There's no warning as errors, we're chilling. Would it do that if I just passed it an int? It's expecting an int. And we'll do we don't even need that. Oops. Yep. Still gives me, wait, is that warning? Yeah, it's a warning. It's not, it's not an error by definition. That's only when you use list initialization. The braces. We have integer y, we print y, but this expects a double, so we take int, which is 3 with no decimal, and then we just give it 0.0. Cool. And then we print it. Easy. Cool. Type conversion of a value produces a new value. Okay. Well, yeah. Same shit. It's still passing by value. We're not doing by reference yet. And pointers and shit. Makes sense. Producing a new value because when I have a variable and it's an integer and I'm passing it into a function, that function sees 3, converts it to 3.0, prints it, and in printing drops the O. It's not going, changing the variable, and then doing it.
like a call to a function whose return type matches the target type of the conversion. Okay, so it's like a converting 3. I'm passing 3 to a function that converts 3 to 3.0 as a converting it to a double. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a temporary object. Yeah, because if I pass I pass a function 3, and then it converts it to 3.0. Where the fuck is 3.0, yo? It's somewhere. And then 3.0 is used as that parameter. Oops. It doesn't change y from int to double, or the value of y from 5 to 5.0. Instead, it uses y5 as input. It returns a double. Oh, instead, the conversion uses 5 as input, returns a temporary object type double with a value 5.0, and that temporary object is then passed. So it's not in the function, it's before. It's like I have a key, and I'm pushing it into the door, but it doesn't fit, and the key is made of clay. So it does the bending, it does the converting before it actually gets in the hole. Some advanced type conversions do not return temporary objects, but instead reinterpret the type of an existing value or object. Oh wow, shit. And then what, save it as that? Should we take it and then we adjust it? So maybe I have something that tries to, like, maybe we'll just pretend integers are more performant than floats, which I think they might be. Maybe not. I think it's 6, 15. Isn't there like, oh yeah, because there's float, then there's a long, and then there's a double. Isn't there long int? So I think long is just the extra. So there's a float and there's a double. I think a float is 16 or as 8-bit, and then 16-bit for the double, and 32 for the long double. Ish, maybe. Okay. God, I want to code. Like, I want to go watch D&D. But I want to sit here and do this. So I'm doing it, because every minute I'm not sitting here on my ass is a minute that I'm not qualified for this, or him. Oh. 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 That's it. Ooh. Okay. All right. This is what I need to do. All right. Although implicit type conversion is sufficient for most cases where conversion's needed, sometimes it's not. Why? Besides those other cases? I don't know. Okay, in this case, 5.5. Oh, duh. We're just talking about narrowing conversions. Passing a double to an int, so we lose 0.5. Yep. 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 Excuse me. Ah. Ah. Yep, makes sense. It's not rounded. The fractions just dropped. 5.9999 is 5 in int form. Or converts to int. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because it's type to type, not the value. Floats to ints, by definition, might be losing value. It's not going to check and be like, oh, but it's actually 5.0, 5.0. Oh, it's actually 3.2, or, well, it's actually 3 going to 3. 3.0 to 3. Therefore, there's no actual data loss. Maybe, buddy. Well, I mean, there's not, but it's just going to check. It's still going to complain the same. So some have to change the value. So it depends on what. Let's see. It seems like it depends on how the temporary object stores the value. A float has to have a decimal, has to have a point. So in order to go from an int, which by definition doesn't have a point, to a float, or a float to an int, we have to drop the point. But for a character to be represented as an integer, or character, or an int to character, I guess int to character, or well, character to int too. It preserves the value. It's just what we're doing with it after. So in double to int, we actually have to change how the value is stored. We have to do something to it. Versus here, we're still keeping it. So changing the value, preserving the value. Character to an int. The character is A, uppercase A, that's 65. 65 is passed to the int. We print the int at 65. We pass the int to a character. It gets 65. Character 65. Literal is A. 5.0 to int. Narrowing conversion because we're dropping the 0.0. Unsafe ones generate a compiler warning. Or for base initialization and error. It stops fully. Okay. Yep. Good to double it safe. Because we're adding to it, if anything. We're not losing anything. But here, possible data loss. Implicit type conversion is a meaty topic. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. We actually say it. That's cool. Oh. True. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Explicit conversion. Oh. Cool. Oh. Excluding the preprocessor. Angle brackets. It's most likely a type. A parameterized type. Meaning a type that is included as a... Well, I mean, it's an argument here, I guess. But maybe not. Guess this is the argument. Well, it's being passed as an argument, buddy. Okay, I need to eat. I'll upload this tomorrow.